It's been 11 years since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 released. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 broke sales records and started trends in Call of Duty that we would see in newer games. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was mainly known for two things: the crazy, over-the-top campaign that feels like a complete power fantasy that sparked many debates on what was right and wrong to put in a video game. Due to the mission No Russian, a broken multiplayer which received very little dev support, yet it was beloved by many people in the Call of Duty community. There's actually one more game mode that doesn't get talked about as much in the community and never got as much praise as the campaign in the multiplayer. And that game mode was Spec Ops. Spec Ops has 23 different missions that can be completed solo, or you're gonna need a buddy to play with you. There's 23 missions divided into 5 different groups. You have to collect a certain amount of stars to unlock the next category. Some missions can be completed in under a minute and some will take 5 minutes or longer, depending on the difficulty you choose. These missions are fun to play through, and I always wondered why I never got as much attention as the multiplayer in the campaign. Even with the multiplayer's addicting nature, hardcore fans would have loved Spec Ops if they gave it a try. Or they probably did and burned their disc after playing it on Veterans mode. I'll be going through a few Spec Ops missions and I'll explain why they're perfect to test your abilities against enemy AIs and how it can be used in multiplayer. Cristo Redentor is a Spec Ops mission where you have to kill the favela gang without hurting any civilians. Now the premise for this mission is very simple, but what this mission really tests are your reflexes. How fast will you respond to an enemy, or in this case, multiple enemies shooting at you at once. Enemies can charge at you depending on the difficulty of the mission. They could have dogs attack you at random times if you weren't paying attention. Enemies can also be on rooftops and hide in certain houses in this mission. In the multiplayer, you'll need fast reflexes to kill enemies, as enemies can be on top of rooftops or hiding in alleyways waiting to kill you. If you play through the Spec Ops mission, you aren't guaranteed to be in phase, but it will teach you to have a faster reaction time to enemies. Overwatch is a mission that requires 2 players. One player will be on the ground and will be required to reach an objective, while the other player protects them in an AC-130. This mission really tests how fast you can move around the map to get to an objective while being attacked by enemies. For example, in the Search and Destroy game, the pressure is intense because you are trying to plant the bomb while the remaining enemies that are alive are hunting you down. Now you have to pick a certain position to stay in that has a good view of the plant site while moving around so you don't get shot. If you stay in the same position for too long, you could get killed fast. If you move around and keep your eye on the objective, you have a great chance of winning the game for your teammates. In Overwatch, you were trying to get to that objective while mowing down enemies and trying not to die. You have to be fast and have a good idea of how you're going to get to the objective while being followed by enemies. Hidden, a great stealth mission I must add. The objective of this mission is to reach the extraction point while eliminating enemies and being as sneaky as you can. The mission can help players adapt to a more stealthy playstyle, making it easier for them to take out opponents in multiplayer. Players will try to find secret spots and routes to hide or go through to kill enemy opponents, or try and stay off the radar while moving around the map. Breach and clear. The objective of this mission is to fight enemies in the gulag showers while trying to get to the hole at the end of the level. Another good example I can use is capture the flag. While you're capturing the flag, you'll have to fight a lot of enemies on your way to the flag and on your way back. This mission can help you out if you are stuck, because if you pick up the enemy team's flag, your name and location is on display for them to chase you down. It's pretty much like having a bounty on you, except if you die, 20-year-old men will talk about how many times they've been intimate with your mother, even though half of those guys in those lobbies were R34 artists or dropouts. Anyways, you can be swift and untouched in this mission if you play through it carefully, using smart tactics and fast tactics to avoid getting killed. A lot of enemies in this mission have riot shields, so throwing grenades or flashbangs at them can give you a good head start to get to the objective faster. Wardriving. Have you ever sat down and just thought, man, I wonder what it would be like to have Cox Wi-Fi while I was being hunted down by government officials? The mission Wardriving does this well. The objective of this mission is to download intel from all 3 enemy houses. You are also given a honey badger to help mop up the tattletales talking about last night's blood orgy. Playing this mission can help you with a game mode like Domination. Keeping more than 2 flags in Domination is hard. Enemy players usually have teammates that care about playing the objective and don't care about their intervention trick shot montage they're about to post on YouTube just to get 7 views from them refreshing their page. This mission will teach you how to hold down the fort from enemies, just like defending a flag from an enemy in Domination. You'll learn to find good spots to see enemies going to the objective or to capture it, or in this case, destroy it. A great Spec Ops mission mode to help out players that struggle with useless teammates in Domination. And that's why I believe Spec Ops was underrated. It had a lot of content, and it also helped you a lot with multiplayer if you were pretty much terrible at the game. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and it's Mindset of AJ signing out. Peace.